All right. We're back once again. Here we are. Boy, the tail end of the summer. August, what is today? August 21st, 2026. Hey, Art, what number is this about, roughly?
123, give or take.
123, give or take. Cool. Another thrill pack show.
If this was a sitcom, we'd be getting an award.
You know, it's funny you should mention awards. Why don't we get one? I think by the end of next week, there will be some sort of award given to this show from some anonymous award giving company. Like maybe an Emmy.
Maybe.
Mm-hmm. They're paid for anyway.
You never know what tomorrow will bring you.
Ain't that true? Tired this week, not a rough week, good week. Lots of work going on. But what's new in the copier world? Anything? I didn't hear anything. But Fujitsu. I think we talked about that last week, though. Art, what do you got? Anything?
Yeah. So acquisition by UBEO.
Oh, UBEO.
Yeah, UBEO acquired CMC Business Systems. Just looking through my.
Where are they out of, Art?
Trusted. This is odd. It says a trusted Permian Basin office technology provider.
It's Texas.
Is it?
It's the Permian Basin is where Landman took place.
Okay.
Unless there's two.
Actually, here you go. West Texas. Good job out of you.
Now that's it. I'm done for the week.
It talks about CMC, Greater Western Texas for 70 years, founded in 1856 by Ted, I hope I don't butcher this last name, Holiva, as West Texas Business Forums, now led by President Patrick Holiva, and are an authorized Canon dealer.
There's a name I haven't heard much of. What anything new about Canon?
They've been pretty quiet with press releases recently, although they did have that they're either had or having their big think ahead production. They do it once every year. I think we spoke about it a little bit last year.
Probably.
Where they have up to 500 attendees.
Oh, okay. Good for them. Cool.
Yeah. So that's a pretty big event for them. Hey, so why don't you welcome Gary and whoever that Sir Sean is.
Who's there? Gary.
Yes, sir.
Gary's from Ascension, one of our newest and most prolific Continuum affiliate members. We just had a nice little webinar with him and his staff. But as an introduction, Gary has been in the industry for a while, like a long while. I don't mean to say it like that, but yeah, in the part and parcel of the people that we like to hang out with, they have deep roots in the industry, but they think over the horizon beyond smashing and melting plastic on paper. So Gary, welcome. First time to the show, right? First long time caller, but long time listener, first time caller, huh? Wow. Cool. Welcome. It's going to be a splash. We don't have any agenda. We're like the Joe Rogan of the copier industry. If only that were true.
We just roll with the content.
Yeah, we roll with the content.
Yeah, it's weird. I didn't see the invite until Mark brought it up to me when we had a call earlier this afternoon. So I looked and there it was. So here I am.
Cool. Welcome.
So I'm going to introduce my good buddy who's puffing on a cigar and probably drinking a bourbon over there.
Excellent.
Which is Sean Ricketts, and I work with Sean with Stratic Systems. And Sean is a good friend, a loyal fellow salesperson, and I thought it would be great to have him on the show. So, Sean, say hello to the gang.
Hey, thank you for the invite, guys. Appreciate it. I'm always ready to learn something new, and I know Art, you are a plethora of information, so I'm just here to learn and enjoy a nice Cohiba and a little bourbon right now.
Little Cohiba, little bourbon. What bourbon you drinking there, Sir Sean?
Jefferson's.
Totally and completely adequate, sir. Cheers.
Yep. Thank you. It's good for a Friday afternoon and great weather outside. So
Oh, I love it.
complain.
I just picked up, I just finished the first bottle of Eagle Rare. Got another one on deck here.
Oh.
So, yeah,
well, Eagle Rare is definitely good.
that's very good. Yeah. Rare, I get it. But yeah, so welcome. Cool.
Welcome
Yeah,
aboard,
so-
Sean. Welcome aboard, Sean.
So
Thank you,
basically, for everybody who's new, we just go through the any recent press releases for the industry. And like I said, we speak about the content and who knows where that content will take us, as John DiCarlo knows too often. So let's see. Sharp had a small press release. They added that company for print embellishment. So that's to go with their Fuji production machines.
Oh,
So I think the leader in print embellishment is a company out of Ohio. I actually forget. I'm forgetting their name, so I'm surprised they didn't go with that company.
KM did some stuff, right? KM did that first.
They've been doing stuff with print embellishment for quite some time.
Yeah.
Right. Let's see what else we got. Oh, something from TWAIN.
TWAIN, our other good buddies.
Yeah. We've met with Peter Bedell. Introduced him as appointment of Peter Bedell as chair.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. Effective immediately, Bedell steps into the role as TWG accelerates its expansion beyond document management, having recently formed 2 networking groups dedicated to robotics.
Huh. Go figure.
One focused on office automation and the other one on print production. So it seems like we'll be working more with Peter as time goes on.
That's crazy. Who wants to do robotics?
That's crazy.
It'll never work.
I mean, the Jetsons tried it a long time ago.
Yeah, see, I was just gonna say the Jetsons, but
They had some success. Of course, it was like they had the market cornered. So
they did. Hey, did you hear the theory about the Jetsons live in the clouds, but the Flintstones live on the same planet, but down on the ground? Did you ever hear that theory? They both live at the same times, except for the Jetsons are up in the clouds and the Flintstones are down in the rocks.
they never ran into each other because the Flintstones were rotating the Earth. See, that car never moved. They just rotated the Earth under them.
Okay.
Nice.
That makes sense.
What was the robot's name on the Jetsons?
Rosie?
Rosie, yeah.
Was it Rosie?
Yeah.
Rosie the robot.
Anybody else? So another famous robot was Robbie, right?
Robbie the robot, absolutely. Excellent robot. First seen in Forbidden Planet.
Oh, that's right.
1959. Excellent movie.
What was the robot's name on Get Smart?
There was a robot.
Okay. Hold on.
Oh, wait.
Hold on.
I remember.
W starts with a W.
Nope.
No.
An H.
Jaime.
Yes.
Yep. Jaime.
I remember Jaime, but I didn't know
it.
he was a robot. I don't remember him being a robot,
He
but
was an
all right.
android. Yes.
Yeah, he was an android, wasn't he?
Yes.
Yes.
Jaime the robot. Interesting.
That's interesting.
Does anybody remember?
Did not know that.
This would be a cartoon series, I think, from the 70s.
Okay.
Tobor.
Yeah, it is from the 70s, but I don't remember it at all.
Tobor? I don't
Tobor,
remember.
yeah.
Robot spelled backwards.
Oh. Okay.
Clever.
Robot.
Very clever.
Interesting.
Yeah, something like
That's
that.
a deep cut there, Art. Deep
Yeah,
cut.
that's going back way back.
That's pretty
into the
deep.
memory banks.
I'm wonderful. How you doing?
Wow.
So what else we got here? Not a lot of copier news. Keaton had something out about Eunice Wang, who is named 2026 Women of the Supply Chain Forum Award. Came
All
out
right,
of
guys.
Minneapolis, and provider of course, talking about their Arrivia or Arrivia.
Arriba.
And this is interesting, presented by Food, Logistics, and Supply Demand Chain.
Food?
Yeah. Goes on to say, I'm proud to receive the recognition, which reflects the impact of embracing new ideas and finding smarter ways to create value across the supply chain.
Okay. Well, the supply chain can have an award ceremony. We can get an award for the third longest.
Tend to agree. So maybe
Put that
there'll
in
be
motion.
a robot award or something like that.
Should be.
Art, you can talk about the HP cancels the instant ink program.
You know, I didn't post it, but I heard about that since I'm an instant ink user.
Yep, they are going to allow third-party cartridges instead.
Whoa.
Third party.
Hold on. Yeah. Wait a minute.
Were they getting sued?
I was just looking, I was trying to see if they'd lost a lawsuit somewhere, but
Did
I don't
hell freeze
remember.
over?
What was the Instant Ink program?
Oh,
So,
John DeCarlo.
Subscription based, John.
If you bought their machine, you automatically got the subscription, and that's all the only way you could buy the ink.
Yeah. Yeah.
Oh, really? It was only mail order.
Yeah, it was no.
Wow.
No bueno.
I have a small inkjet here just because I don't have a lot of room in my office, and I found it pleasurable that all of a sudden they'd be shipping me ink, and they would even ship me paper every once in a while.
I did not know that. I knew that the ink, and I thought it was basically consumer based, right? I think there was a split for B2B, but
basically, because I'm on the consumer base side, right?
And the point is that Kevin, they're getting rid of it.
Yeah, they canceled it.
Well,
that's horrible. Yeah. That means I got to run back out to the store.
What do you think of that, Sean?
That to me, that's sometimes the most stressed part of going to get those ink cartridges, because there's thousands of them on the goddamn wall, right?
Let's buy them through Amazon, Art, and they'll never work.
And then I've got to go figure out which is which, because they've got generics, they've got HP, and undoubtedly every time I go to the store, I went to the store when I needed the inkjet cartridge. What's the first thing I would forget to bring with me?
Oh yeah,
the old one.
The which one?
The freaking inkjet cartridge. And I go, son of a bitch.
Hey, you know what the cheapest inkjet cartridge is? The one you never buy.
Buddy, you're a funny guy today.
Yeah, you're writing things down on stone tablets, aren't you, Art?
Well,
I wonder if it had to do with shipping costs.
Oh, it probably has to do with.
No, yeah. I'm reading the lawsuit that they're trying to settle right now.
Oh, you're kidding me.
Oh.
Well, wasn't the initial stink that you would be enrolled automatically, and somehow you just ended up on this subscription thing?
Right. It's for your convenience. You know what I'm saying? You don't got to think about nothing.
How did they know you needed more ink?
Because the printer is talking back.
Yeah. So what happened is everybody threw the HP's away because it has a call home. It has a phone home in it. And that was causing a major problem. Yeah. So
I'd rather they went away for economic reasons as opposed to being sued out of the business, but whatever.
I'm trying to read here.
Wow.
I mean, wouldn't that lawsuit though impact our business?
I can't. You know what? I don't really know that I can answer you. I don't know. I don't remember. I know that they had it.
Well, the lawsuit.
I mean, that's what pretty much every copier company uses, some kind of a remote monitoring. Yeah, and if they're getting sued for that purpose, that could be interesting.
I think the lawsuit that was a component of the lawsuit. The major lawsuit was that you could only use the HP parts. That was the big, third-party guys.
They could lock you out of it. I know that they cited the John Deere case with the software not letting the farmers be able to work on their own tractors. I do remember that part of that.
Oh, I didn't hear that part of it.
So that's a Tesla then.
Yeah, I mean, or BMW or any of those guys. You can't change your own oil since when? 1978 or something.
You can buy a tool from BMW. You can buy, or I should say, rent software from BMW to work on them.
Mm-hmm.
Although, if you're, shade tree mechanic, I wouldn't pay thousands and thousands of dollars so I could, tell it to reset the oil light.
Right. Well, that John Deere lawsuit, I could have figured would have had impact on copier techs. If, you could extend it out, that if the copier guy says you can't fix it, type of thing. I thought that was a bigger lawsuit than the HP is always getting sued for their the goofy shit they do. So, I mean, it's a cost of doing business, and they've got 3,000 attorneys on staff. So, whatever.
Yeah, and the street is giving Xerox a $5 price target.
Oh, really?
So they're betting on a turnaround. That's pretty good for the street to say that.
That is, because we bought it at $3. Remember, guys?
$228.
Yeah, we bought it at $228.
Yes, a virtual buy-in.
It was a virtual. It was a pipe dream, and then it went down to $208.
Well, somebody in the room bought it a little bit cheaper than that and really put money out. So
I don't remember
that guy. He's an idiot.
Same boat here, dude.
Epson is going. Is showing that printer technology can have a future beyond printing with their robotic business.
What the?
Right, that's
full
their
speed ahead.
SCARA format.
Full speed ahead, and they are going to have it working on printers. I'm just adding things, guys. I mean, I'm just telling you what's going on out there.
You are a wealth, Mr. Fry.
The derivative litigation case number 4.2.1 CV 04805 with
05,
HP,
not 04. Okay.
Interesting.
They are going to pay settlement checks.
Oh man, do I get a check?
13 cents.
Yeah, it's going to be a big number, you can bet. It's going to cost more money to issue it than it is to pay it. So they're going to send you one that says, "I'd rather owe you than beat you out of it."
Well, it says that they settled it without having a payout.
Yeah, it looks like the payout number is like 0.
Oh, that's a good settlement then. Jeez.
Yeah, but they just need it all up in law.
No.
Yeah, interesting.
Yeah, they're not paying. I'm actually looking it up. Well, that's what I'm wondering. That's why I said it could possibly impact our industry in the sense.
Yeah.
Good. Are you looking at the 6-page one?
Oh, they stopped Sir Sean from talking.
Uh-oh.
I know. So when you get over 100 episodes, everyone monitors.
Just went down.
Let's see what else. What else we got in the news? See where this leads us.
That's interesting.
Sharp had a small announcement about another one of their large color screen displays. Xerox was in the news they were named IDC MarketScape leader for mailroom solutions.
Oh, really?
Looks like the week when everybody gets an award.
I'm telling you, we should be getting an award. It's in the mail. It's in the mail. Someone was talking about Kyocera's, not Kyocera, the young lady from Europe and does the MPS thing. I think Xerox, she recognized Xerox, just happens to be one of their largest sponsors, as a leader in something. I forget what. They were pitching that pretty hard.
Right. What else we got?
Anything about security or scanning? Which
so I thought I saw something about scanning in here.
No kidding. Dang.
So Windows 11 has made another print management update for their new print queue, and it's called the Win UI. It's a print management update for their OS.
Huh.
And now they're actually going to have a they're actually stepping into the world of the accountability and assessment now. And you can actually have a console with it. And now that Microsoft is going to take over all of the spooling and not let the manufacturers step in with their drivers, they now have a dashboard that has all of the shows all the servers, all the printers, everything that's going on, drivers.
Oh boy.
Oh boy.
Right up your alley, John.
Oh boy.
The whole cabana, and I can give you the link if you want to look at it.
Hey, you can put it in the chat.
Yes, drop it in the chat. So what does that mean? They can see anything that's on their network that would be in a print queue?
Any device. Their print management console can measure literally anything in our industry for sure.
Right.
And also anything of the server side, obviously with the IQ side of it, it can do all of that. They can do preview testing now before they do a release. So they can test fire it on their console before they actually deploy, which that'll be a big change.
Wow.
They're launching their new privacy policy.
Wow.
Yeah, I can put this in.
I don't know the answer to this, but I'm just curious. Would that impact any of our DCAs, or would it replace? Or
I think it'll kill the DCAs. I think they're dead. They're circling the drain right now. There's nobody allowed. I don't even do any business with anybody even allow a DCA. I wouldn't even open that out of my mouth.
Oh, okay. Well, you're Mr. Security, so I understand that. There's still billions of DCAs out there, but if they're Windows driven, got rid of the server, got rid of the print queue, everything goes through Windows. You don't really need a DCA in theory. And I don't know, maybe.
The problem is who gets the data from the DCA. The vendors need the data to send, toner and get meter reads to bill, because they don't want to do that, via fax anymore. So it's going to have to get to them somehow. I don't know if Microsoft's going to just let that. How do they pick and choose who gets the data?
Right. Well, maybe
it's simple. It's called zero trust. Nobody. Yeah, it's easy. That's not hard to figure out. They're going to say nobody gets it. That's how they're going to do it.
I keep telling you, this is a movement against print. This is the last half dozen nails in the coffin. This is it.
Yeah, here's a little piece of some of it. I just sent one in there, put a chat in there off our OSI site. And there was an exploitation that federal agencies got hit with.
Oh, really?
Yeah. And the Medusa ransomware advisory for healthcare. Yeah, so this is a war. So the answer to your question is zero trust. No air gap.
They're gonna shut it all down.
Yep.
Wow.
But I put up all of the latest news on some of the exploitations, and now they're actually going into exploitations that are occurring in manufacturing on Siemens IQs. So machines running Siemens, they'll embed into Siemens controllers and then backtrack into the network through the controllers.
Sure.
So you ask about a DCA, not even in the not in the realm of anything.
Well, it's going to rub up against the continuum, Art, because they sell them as autonomous They don't have to connect to the network to operate the robots, but everyone wants them to connect to the network to grab data off them.
Got it.
We're gonna have to think about that.
Yeah.
They'll isolate a network to run them on.
Right. Isolate the network. They don't have to be on a network. They don't.
That's correct.
They don't. But
They
for
just
us
have to be peer-to-peer, or what is it?
no, they're autonomous. They just, everything's in their little brains. Oh, we have the other ones though. They run on satellites. They don't even jump on the internet. They've got I don't know, some super duper satellite. The tiny robots. Well, unfortunately, that's the infrastructure of the manufacturer. That's how he manages the up and downs of the maps and the designs and all that, and the monitor. So, yeah, he goes up into the satellite, which I mean, that can't be that secure, right?
So I got two other updates. Somebody wrote a blog about, is it too early to start talking to your clients about Section 179? You can all guess who wrote that one, correct?
Who wrote that one, Art?
I don't have any idea. Art, can you help me out?
You self-promoting son of a gun.
Oh, geez, I'm not self-promoting. I'm just trying to help out sales reps and clients, saying that,
I understand.
Maybe it is time to buy or do a dollar purchase option before the end of the year.
Nice.
Sean, you got that right?
No, I'm all for it.
Yeah, and you're
All
familiar
for
with Section 179, right?
Yes, absolutely. Every year we send those email out by December.
Yeah, should we be sending them out in August?
Yeah, it's a good point for customers to think about that stuff, especially how much they could spend by the end of the year type of thing.
Right.
Yeah, especially since they're going to probably meet or confer with their accountants at the end of the third quarter, which is the end of September.
Geez, I'm sorry, Art. What is the 179 thing you speak of?
You don't know?
I know, but someone who's listening may not.
Oh, so somebody might be under a rock.
We're talking the copier industry.
So I'll keep it simple. Section 179, if it is could you call it almost a tax haven? If a client is looking to buy something for their business, heavy equipment or technology, if they enter into a purchase or a finance lease, that means it's a dollar out lease at the end of the term.
Okay.
You depending upon your tax status, you could write off a portion or the entire amount this physical year. So even if you enter a dollar purchase option lease and you got the equipment delivered December 24th, you get your first lease invoice January 24th, you could possibly write off the entire lease with interest this physical year.
So the entire lease, 60 months.
60 months.
The entire lease.
Yep. But
that fiscal.
Talk to your accountant.
Nice disclaimer. Good one. Okay. All right.
Well, that's what we tell everybody. And you know what? By the time they talk to their accountant, they come back with a decision within a few days.
Right.
Either we're going to do it this way or we're going to do it that way. But you're not the salesperson now. You're the business consultant trying to help them.
Yes.
So it was another interesting article that someone wrote. And it was, I think this is good talk, and I think Kevin Fry will like this. Xerox and we spoke about this last week. Xerox is getting $105 million back in tariffs. And the question asked, should Xerox customers be getting a check too?
Yeah.
Anything we care to discuss?
I think that everybody that in every single thing that has a tariff that's going backwards should be, but that's just my opinion.
You know what? I agree also.
I hate to be devil's advocate here, but the problem is the cost associated with cutting those checks for individuals, accounting for each person, each purchase, can become so costly. Is it going to cost as much as the tariff itself?
I don't disagree, but that's at the logical level. I'm talking about at the moral level.
Oh,
But I agree with you. There's no, I mean, it's like Steve Martin writing a check for all the people that got cross-eyed on his glasses thing for $1 or something. It would make no sense.
It was just on TV.
It was cat juggling.
No, it was his glasses, wasn't it?
Yeah, I know. It was the optograb.
Is that what it was called?
Yes, the optograb. Look, hey. Yeah, I've seen the movie a couple times.
Yeah, I agree.
He hates these cans.
And that's exactly why it's a scheme, because there's no way that they would ever be able to do it.
Mm-hmm.
You know?
Yeah, good point.
I just literally did something where for a large amount of money and didn't realize there was a 0.29% tariff on it.
Oh.
And it was never disclosed.
Jeez.
It's like you get a fine for something, and then you wonder what happens. Does the people that you infracted against, do they actually receive the judiciary, or does it go to somebody that had nothing to do with anything?
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
You know,
goes to the system. Yeah, I know exactly.
Yeah, if I go speeding through your neighborhood and I get a ticket, then it should go to the neighborhood association or whatever. You know, I mean, I know that's not a practical sense. I'm just saying, but it's going to go to somebody that benefited from something that had nothing to do with the parties involved, right?
Mm-hmm. It's been going on forever.
So I'm a little butthurt over some of that. Can you tell that 0.29 thing was? But see, I went ahead and just passed it on down the line. I just made sure the employee gets a Christmas bonus. I said 0.29 took you out, baby. It's a 0.29.
You are an evil capitalist.
No,
evil.
I just think it's only fair to everybody that we all share in this, you know.
I think I should get a check.
You're an evil socialist.
There you go. With a wicked tier program.
Yeah.
Those who've been around the longest get the most of the 2.9.
So the end result of the blog, it says if Xerox paid it, they should get the money back. If the dealer paid it, maybe the dealer should be asking some questions. And if the customer paid it, then they should be saying, "Where's my check?"
Sean knows what's going on.
Well, Sean, probably 10 to 100 of our accounts ended up paying a higher fee for their machine because of the tariffs. Mm-hmm. And Rico's going to get tariff money back. Xerox actually got their money back early. They were doing $105 million.
They traded it.
They traded it for $80 million so they could get the money now
for payroll.
Well, there you go.
We don't know that.
It's our blog. We can say whatever we want.
You know what's going to happen? It's going to give a rebate back to the dealers, and that money is not going to go past to the customers.
But Sean, you forgot one thing: they're going to tax us first, and then it's not going to go back to the customers.
Right? Forgot about that.
Yeah.
Oh my God, that's right.
Wait a minute.
Hey, whoa! That rebate is income.
Yeah, recovered income.
If I made less money because I sold the machine because of tariffs, then
here we
go.
I
should get a check as well.
Yep.
Yeah.
Dang straight.
Okay. So I'm working with one of the manufacturers. I won't name which one, obviously. But they actually put their tariff money into the accessories, not the main machine.
Got it.
Oh.
Yeah, because it changed, because it's not actually the electronic device. It's
well,
a periphery
they were pretty.
device.
That was pretty smart of them to be able to get that done.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, my point is whatever program anybody makes up, there's going to be somebody that's going to figure out how to slide this.
Absolutely.
Right? Yeah, I mean, you know.
It's just math. That's all it is.
Who's not going to set a machine on a base, though? Right? I mean,
maybe 1%.
Yeah, the sales rep who forgets to order it.
I know it's an A3, Mr. Customer, but it'll fit on your counter. Don't worry about it.
Oh, I remember those days.
I was going to say the same thing. You're giving me delayed stress, dude.
Yeah, I think I sold one or two without a paper deck myself.
The paper deck and that. What's the interleaver between the freaking finisher and the unit you had to get? I didn't learn until the bridge. That's it.
The bridge. The bridge. The bridge to nowhere.
The client says, well, you told me this was a desktop machine. Why do I need a cabinet? And then you're like, oh, come on.
Those cassette trays are way overrated, I'm telling you. You don't need those. All it does is add some more jamming. Paper sitting in those trays for too long.
You're just asking for more trouble, seriously.
Yeah, they really are.
Does anybody remember the Gradco finishers?
No.
Oh, man.
What a nightmare they were. Did anybody ever have to do a demo with a Gradco finisher and a document feeder? And you put 50 originals in the feeder, and then basically somebody wants to see a demo of make me 15 copies. And while the entire demo, you're sitting there praying, just praying that there's not a misfeed. You get one misfeed and you have to clear everything out of the machine, everything out of the feeder, everything out of the collator, everything, every single piece of paper, and start all over.
It was a train
This
wreck.
was an add-on accessory, third-party accessory to a copier. Wow.
Yeah, you didn't know that, John?
But it was a feeder.
Listen,
no.
Let me tell you something. I've done that so many times in the past. You know, the old input, throughput, output.
Yeah.
And what I learned was when it did jam, let me show you how easy it is to clear the jam on this.
Sean,
I'm so glad this happened.
Use that all. That's exactly right.
I'm so glad that happened.
What did we do? I was on a demo with a Konica Minolta. It was a Hawk, so it was an HP labeled KM because they did some with the HP rep. And I'm doing the demo, and there's like a dozen people. It's like one of those dumb, stupid with sale. And she's there, and she goes. I said, well, Hope will show you how easy it is to put the toner in. She grabs the bottle, and the worst thing that could ever happen happened.
It exploded.
It went everywhere.
Now we need Faith to clean it up.
And Hope is a HP dealer rep who's rarely does demos, and she was freaking out. Just I could just look at her face; it's all white. She's not facing the audience, and the dust is everywhere. Well, let me show you how easy it is to vacuum this up. Is there a vacuum?
Is there any Rico salespeople in the room?
Yeah.
Does anybody?
In the old days, yeah.
Do you remember what was the mainframe model? Remember it used to run the green bar through you stack it on the right side and it went through the document.
I have
7870s.
A green bar.
The green bar unbursted.
The wide 130 column green bar.
Yeah, unbursted. And it was supposed to, the object of it was you're supposed to be on the left side and get the fan fold started correctly, and it's supposed to be seamless, and how that all goes, right? Yeah. Okay, so this is my first time I walk in. I'm Mr. No, I got this. Don't worry, right? Crack my neck, and we're ready to roll. And this lady is one of them ladies that's like right out of the Kravitz. You know what I mean? And it's so funny because I hit that button. And she's like getting it all, lined up and everything. And she's the customer. And I hit that button. And I swear to God, I have never seen a copier do any function as fast as I watched that paper come out that left side going everywhere. It was literally going everywhere. And all I could think of was, this deal's dead, right? And when I and she's trying to stop it. I'm like, dude, I have no idea how to stop it, but it's kind of cool.
Pull the plug?
Yeah. Anyway, we get up with this whole big stack. I mean, it's just, she's over there having a meltdown, right? And we get all done. I go, but the question is, did it miss any of the pages? I mean, I realized it didn't fold very well, but did it copy all those that well? And I'm thinking, oh my God. And the guy I was with just looking at me like, oh my goodness. That 78, that was that model of that mainframe machine. I remember that thing.
Oh man.
Wasn't that one of the first ones that had the swinging touch screen or something?
Yeah, the panel, yeah. Yep.
The panel, whatever.
It was on a pillar on the right side. You could move it adjustable. Yeah.
Yeah, we actually use that in our demo. Did you too? It's like, yeah, look, this thing moves around. I don't know why, but it does. Probably get out of the way of all that paper flying up out of that document.
I saw those. I never actually tried to feed that. I could never get my hands on enough fanfold tractor feed to demo it.
We sold a ton of them, and the thing is you had what you needed to do was if you waited until the paper started coming out, if you tried to fold the paper opposite of the way it was originally, then it would just bunch up. It wouldn't fold. So what you would do is you'd run like 5 through, okay, and then stop it, pause it, make sure you got them all folded and oriented the right way, and then you take off, and it just literally laid them right down. But
that's awesome.
I wasn't there for the cursor part of everybody teaching me how to do it. I was like, yeah, no, I got this. Yeah. That paper was flying like, oh my gosh, coming out everywhere.
Does anybody remember the editing boards on the copiers in the late 80s and early 90s? Editing, yes. You could actually put a document on the glass, and then on top of the platen cover, there would be a grid on top of that. And then you would take this stylus, and then you would put dots on the area that you would either like to copy or crop, right? And then, of course, you put that in, you put the dot, you selected it, and then you hit the confirm button, and then you would make the copy where it would only copy that area that you cropped, or deleted the area that you cropped. It was pretty amazing demo in the late 80s and 90s. One of the interesting things we would tell the clients, and again, don't lose the pen.
That's right.
There's only one.
There's only one, and it's magic.
Yes.
And Art was one of them over the horizon thinkers, like you said there, Greg. So he said the internet hasn't been invented yet, so we don't have access to Amazon yet because it hasn't came yet. So don't lose the pen.
Don't lose the pen.
Yeah.
Don't lose the pen. So that was unique. And another thing unique we had in the late 80s and 90s was the ability to do twin color.
All right. I'll fight. What the hell is that?
So twin color meant you had 2 developer units in the machine at one time. One would be black, one would be red, one could be black, one could be green, one could be black, one could be blue.
Yep.
What did you do with that?
Yeah, like spot color of some sort.
I'm still not getting it.
With the editing pen, then you can make a 2-color document.
How many of you guys ever sold Seito printers back in the early 80s?
Seito.
Yep.
No, I never sold a Seito.
What were those?
When I got in the business, when I moved to Columbus in about 81, I got introduced to them at a Comdex in Atlanta. And I'll tell you what, we started distributing them for the entire Midwest, and they were so easy to deal with, very, very good. And, unfortunately, they went back to Japan totally. So
were they impact?
Yeah,
were they impact printers? It must have been 9 pins.
Yeah. Yep, it was a good printer. Good company to work with too.
I remember the company, but I was big Epson Oki back in the 80s.
Oh yeah. Oki Day, did you work with Ken Henderson then?
I don't remember any names. I don't remember any names from last week. So I don't even know your guys' names. But yeah, the Epsons, I sold a shitload of Epsons back in the day with those acoustic. Remember the acoustic thingamajiggers you would put on the cabinets?
The sound cabinets.
The sound, yes, because
those things were loud.
That was 9. Then the 24 pins, NLQ, near letter quality, and then LQ, letter quality. It was a blast, though. Sold a ton of those.
How about the service calls when you get, my image isn't printing correctly. It's got white dots in it.
I didn't do service. I just sold them.
Print head replacement.
Yep. Well, we had people cleaning those printheads with like Q-tips and alcohol.
Mm-hmm.
Remember? And the yeah. And oh my God, the ribbons. Oh, I'm getting a like real delayed stress.
We sold Minolta copiers in the 80s, and I started out as a tech, wasn't a great tech, but had to be a tech when I started my own business along with somebody else we had. But we used to, Minolta's had cadmium sulfite drums.
Yeah.
And you can actually, we used new car polish.
Yeah.
I think it was New Coat or something like that.
New Coat, yeah.
For the drums.
And for the drums. And that we would polish the drum.
That's what you use on the cannons too.
With car wax.
You're kidding me. Seriously, you guys are.
Yep.
That's hilarious. Wow.
Yeah, you couldn't do it with the Ricos because they had selenium, terlinium, and arsenic in the drums, and it would transfer to your skin.
That was some bad stuff.
You would absorb it.
That's how I sold against the Ricos back way then. Do you realize that this has a selenium arsenic drum in it?
Yeah.
What? Oh yeah. You know what arsenic is? Oh yeah. Do you want?
And every page has to go through that drum.
Yeah.
Page.
Oh my God.
That was horrible. Yeah. It was...
Did they supply you with rubber gloves? Because
no.
Okay, Art, you're qualified to answer this question. All right, since you sold Minoltas.
Yeah.
I've never had the answer to this, and I want to know before I die. Did Konica buy Minolta, or did Minolta buy Konica? Because if you talk to both sides, they both said.
I understand it as they formed a merger.
That's what our buddy from ECS, he was part of that whole thing.
Yeah, Mike Stramboglio.
And but even Mike's buddy. What was Jim?
Hira?
Jim D'Amelio.
Oh yeah.
So it was a peaceful coexistence.
As far as I understand, it was a merger.
Yeah, that's the going thing.
Kevin, I thought you were going to ask me the Minolta question is, what does EP stand for?
You know,
Every
I used to
Minolta copier was the EP 410, EP 350,
450.
EP 430. So what does EP stand for?
What was it?
Any paper.
What?
Any paper.
What was it?
EP
Any paper. A joke. It's a joke. Any paper. It actually stood for electrostatic process.
I knew that.
Oh, all right.
That was when Chester Charleston was a thing.
Yeah.
7 steps.
Canon used to start their machines with NP.
Yep.
Anybody know what NP stood for?
All right, so I'm going to say the P is for process. I'm guessing.
Or photostatic.
Yeah, photostatic. Yeah.
Non-photostatic.
I never found out if Felix was on here. Felix can answer that for us.
Another continuum member, yes.
And the early cannons, they didn't use any heat or pressure. They used the cold pressure.
Hold on.
Wait, what?
So it wasn't xerographic then? It had to be something different.
It was xerographic, but the fusing was with a cold pressure roller.
It wasn't a mono component. You're right.
So it was OSE?
Yeah.
No,
copy
it
press.
was Canon.
Mm-hmm.
But the copy press was pressure, no heat, quote unquote. Copy press from OSE. That was that was their process back then.
That's they were not.
So maybe they copied it from the Japanese,
which would make sense.
Who copied it?
The Japanese would copy it, but OSE. Who bought OSE?
Canon. But eventually, Canon went to the heat process.
Oh yeah,
heat pressure like everybody else did.
Well, that's probably when the trademarks or whatever ran out, right? Just like everyone else went after the xerographic process, because the copy press I think is 6 steps and the xerographic is 7. I could be wrong, and the copy press was cold, less heat, didn't melt. It actually pressed.
Right. It was in the development. It cut out one of the development steps.
Yeah, cut out one of the steps.
Mm-hmm.
I can't believe I remember that. Jesus Christ. 2 weeks in
And-
Chicago for training.
And who,
Well,
who
don't
remembers?
just let it go.
Who remembers Landau?
I remember Landau. I don't know why.
Savin.
Oh, Savin. Yeah.
They were still making liquid plain paper copiers into the 80s.
I never had any experience with that at all. Never.
You had the volume, those things would run forever.
They're like the Ditto machine, right?
It was, yes, it was, well, no, it was exactly the same as the toner process, except instead of plastic, instead of the carrier being metal filings, iron, the developer, it was kerosene, highly refined kerosene. Everything else was the same, but then it would dry almost immediately, so you didn't have to have heat.
Oh.
You didn't have to have nearly as much heat, I should say.
Thank goodness, because it's kerosene.
Yes,
You
right.
did have a
But they were-
smelly copy.
They stunk because you had kerosene in your office. But it's yeah. And the more it ran, the better it ran. Hundreds of thousands of pages a month on a standard office machine.
Yep.
If it sat, it would get congealed. The liquid would
yeah.
overflow the catch basins, and it would bleed all over your carpet. Horrible. It was horrible.
And it was definitely a do not tip.
Yeah.
Do not tip.
You had to keep those. You had to take them apart to move them.
Yeah.
And all. But yeah, that was right at the end of. I was like 90. It was the last one actually somebody worked on it at the place where I was, and I went with them. Was like 91, and it was as bad as he thought it was going to be.
Jeez, 91. When did Lexmark come on the scene? Because through the early 90s, late 80s, through all the 90s, I was selling
96, 97, maybe
in that range. Okay, so I was still selling. Well, there was an HP Series 2. I'll never forget my first set. One of my first, it was an IBM AT with an HP Series 2 or something. No, not the P. Yeah, the 2. And it was parallel port installed right next to an IBM Selectric.
Nice.
At a lawyer's, right, reception. And it was probably WordStar. It probably wasn't even WordPerfect. It was WordStar. And brought it out, installed it, this laser printer. If I've told the story, I apologize, but she is the typist, right? What's fast? 90 words per minute or whatever the hell it was. I mean, she was really fast, right? This machine was 4 pages per minute. And I set it up, showed her how to do the mail merge or the merge on WordStar or whatever. And, here's your list of contacts. Here's your template. Boom. And the first one came out, it was dead perfect. Remember back in those days, if you took a copy, a good original to a copy, you could tell it was a copy, and it got worse and worse and worse. So you'd see one letter come out. Dear sir was exactly right. The company name was right. The whole thing was formatted perfectly. And as she's reading that, another one comes out, a different contact, different company. And she's reading about, and then another one comes out. And then by the time she got to the fourth one, her face, she went white. She saw her future right there. It's like she's a 90 plus page or characters per minute typist, and this thing just did four letters in the time it took you to maybe do one, if at all, and with all the merge codes and everything.
Yep. And no mistakes.
No mistakes, and it
Graphics.
looked pristine, black and white. That's all, right? It was laser though. Remember, you guys remember laser was like, whoa. Because the dot matrix, you could see the 9 pins, you could see the 24 pins, and it made all this noise. Yeah, you can hear the noise. Out comes this slow one, and you go, okay, that was cool. And by the time you digest, there's 4. It's like, holy shit. It ended up that she, just like AI and everything else, she did more. She did even more for the lawyer. She never lost her job. She became more important.
Well, she became the expert in the mail.
She became, and they got rid of this Selectric and everything. Yeah. But I'll never, it's a life lesson. I must have been what? I was just a kid.
I was trying to think of any other
23, maybe.
interesting technology from that early 90s period. And it would be the first color copiers.
The analog color copiers.
The analog color copiers.
You talking
right?
about the C1?
Well, the C1 was the Canon.
Yep.
But also a company brother had their own color. But it wasn't it actually, John or Kevin, help me out. They actually used a film that had 4 colors, a ribbon.
Oh, ribbon, yeah, the ribbon,
colors
yeah.
on it.
Yep.
And it would, for lack of a better word, it would scan the image. It would use some heat and project it through the 4 levels and the 4 ribbons, and the 4 ribbons would put the image on the paper.
Oh, that was
yeah,
thermal
wax transfer or dye sublimation.
Might have been dye.
Oh my God.
Dye sub. And we were when we had one at a brother, and we had a retail shop that was our copier dealership. This is going back in probably 91, 92. And we were selling them for $5 each.
Yeah.
Wow.
One color copy.
I was still in high school.
$5.
Good Lord.
Hell, I was making money by the time you were in high school, man.
Jesus Christ.
I'll never
I've been in the
forget.
industry long. Jesus.
Oh no, you're color transparency.
I'm a newbie at this point.
Color transparencies?
Yes, that was a huge thing. Because now I could throw sheets up there with a color graph on it.
Wow.
Right? Out of Lotus pie graph with colors. Take my little Sharpie, do my thing, bada boom, bada bing. It was wonderful.
One of the features I enjoyed most was the color film. You could buy a film, so it would have a foil front, a paper back, and it would be sealed on the top edge.
Wow.
You would take your black print that came out of the copier, you put it under the gold film on top of the piece of paper. You'd feed it through the bypass of the machine. The heat would transfer the gold film so it would stick to the black toner.
Huh.
We've got gold certificates that you can make.
Wow.
It was an incredible demonstration. And
weren't we just talking about that earlier today?
I don't know, but you always you always made sure you had that film with you on a demo. And then they introduced a clear film, so it would make it look like a varnish. You could green foil, yellow foil, purple foil. So you could people got pretty creative where they would cut pieces of the film and put little pieces of tape on certain areas, and they could get their first full color print covered in foil.
Wow.
You know what this conversation reminds me of? This is like the resume of why the copier dealers should bring the robots into modern business.
I couldn't have said it better myself.
We have literally adapted and adjusted to every technology under the sun, right? And we've actually created industries from it.
Yep.
What people don't understand is they think that we were just out peddling these things. No, we had to justify and make a case for them.
Yep.
And those created workflows. Those created things, communications in offices. I mean, think of all the distribution, the point and distribute, the print and distribute, the distribute and print, all of the different things. And then you sit back and go, who would be the most likely industry to carry the flag for this new thing called robots? Oh, I don't know. How about the copier people? Oh, it wouldn't be them. They've just been doing it their whole life. Yeah, they've been doing it their whole life.
That's a good idea. Someone should take that idea and run with it.
It'd be a big one. It'd be a good one.
Think so?
I don't know. I'm just saying.
What are you drinking, Greg?
Iced tea.
No.
No, it's bourbon. I had to mix it up a little. Yeah, so Eagle Rare.
So actually, I think this talk track about the older we got onto, however we got onto
I have no idea
old copier technology.
Yeah,
was actually a great talk track, and I hope that a lot of people in our industry can actually take the time and listen to what Kevin had to say, and John and myself about the technology and how we had to demo the machines in person.
Yep.
It was the night before, right? You had a big demonstration.
Oh my God.
You were bringing out a 60-page-a-minute machine. You had to review your talk track, look at all the questions, because you only wanted to ask them questions that they could say yes to, right?
Mm-hmm.
How's the print quality? How's this? How's that? Which would lead them to continued answering of yes, 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 would lead to, well, are you ready to order the machine? Yes.
Yes.
Yeah, I think as an industry, we've shaped the whole frontier in many different ways. I'm listening to all of you guys have different inputs on things that I didn't even know. And just imagine every one of us left offices at different points in our career, how we've rebounded and changed the way that they've done business and reshaped their horizons. Like, isn't that what you just said in the beginning there, Greg? Look over the horizon.
Yep. We are in a land with no frontiers right now. Literally, there's no frontiers. And it's not the first time our industry has been in this position.
Yep.
That's another thing. It's like we've been here before. No one else has. You see all the SaaS guys, all the high tech guys getting laid off. Oh, boo hoo.
Yeah.
Boo. Flipping boo.
They don't have critical thinking.
They don't have critical
Guys don't
thinking.
get laid off. I never got laid off.
No. And even if you did, you went forward, right? This is what we do. It's like, okay, you got laid off. Go find another job. Okay. It's okay. I want to go on a vacation to Disneyland next summer. Okay. Go sell 12 machines a month and you might be able to do it. Right? That was it. And everyone did that. And then the lowly copier salesman, no one likes salespeople or whatever, dude. You stay in your cube and you write your little code. Someday it's going to happen, and it's happening right now. Yeah. Oh.
All right, Sean.
Anyway, thanks, Kevin, for that. Kevin Fry for that. That was nice.
Absolutely. Hey, so we're at 5:05.
Oh,
I'm on the East Coast. Greg is
in the Midwest. Yep.
Kevin Fry's out in Mid-America.
Middle of America. Yeah, I'm in the middle of it all.
Yeah, DeCarlo. He's in that funky area called Pennsylvania.
Funky area, yes. Right in the middle.
Right in the middle?
Yeah.
And Sean was from that, where was Sean today?
He was at a very popular watering hole in Wyomissing.
Really?
Yes.
Is Gary still here?
Gary is.
Gary's
excellent.
But I am just jumping off, walking in a little pub here to meet my friends that are visiting from Arizona.
Well,
and you're in Ohio, right, Gary? You're in Ohio?
Sir, Columbus. Remember that, Greg. Go Buckeyes.
Yeah, I love that. That
What the hell is a
area.
Buckeye? Isn't a Buckeye a nut? It's a nut, right?
Yeah.
And who makes stadiums in the shape of a horseshoe?
Yeah, I know. All right. Hey, everyone, have a good
Cheers.
Thanks for coming on the show.
Gary.
You guys
We
next
appreciate
week.
it.
Okay.
All right.
All right.
See you, Gary.
Bye.
And everybody, again, it's after a little bit after 5. It is our show 123 or 124. We'd like to thank you for tuning in. Please like, follow, and share. And we will see you next week with our, what is it? It'll be the weekend before Labor Day show.
That's right.
See you guys.
All right, guys.